Yes. Here we go. Back on the scenes. The We So Classic podcast brought to you by WeSoClassic.com. It's your man D Dame in the building.
It's your boy Lou Hall in the building.
Yo. It's your boy Prez in the house.
What's good? It's your boy Recess hollering from the yard.
My brothers. What's up, bangs?
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all?
Chilling. Everything is cool. Copacetic. You know how we do.
There we go. There go that word, man.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's part of the lexicon of the We So Classic brand and shit. Coke aesthetic.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. This shit. Coke aesthetic. Coke aesthetic. I don't know. Coca.
I gotta come up with a new word, man. Y'all be stealing my words. And
Man, who you think you is, Charlemagne? You funny.
Yo, big shout out to everybody, man, checking us out. We on YouTube and shit. Remember, you guys can check us out on YouTube. You can see our beautiful faces and shit. You can hear Prez playing with a cup in the background. You can see him with the cup actually. And
but you know what? Hey, yo, gotta hop back up on it. It would be Coke aesthetic if you played for the Mets in the 80s.
Oh, you better believe it. That's automatic and shit. That's automatic, man.
shout out Dwight Gooden.
Shout out Dwight
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Lenny Dykstra just got arrested again recently.
Oh, hey, that's what he do, man.
I didn't know we were doing a belligerent postscript, fellas.
It's all good. Yo, also big shout out to SkyhawkRadioNC.com. Also find us every Tuesday at 8 p.m. SkyhawkRadioNC.com. Be sure to check us out, man. Everywhere you get your podcast, we all over the fucking place, man. Type in We So Classic Podcast in Google, man. We all over the place, yo.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. So what's going on, my brothers, man? How y'all week been, yo?
Yo, D, I'm gonna set it off.
Ooh, what's up?
Kid Capri is a fucking legend, my nigga.
Kid Capri is a fucking legend.
It's the Kid Capri.
Yeah, we've been clowning off for Kid Capri for Master Flex all weekend, yo.
Yeah.
What the fuck is good, yo? He started the modern era of what they do, what Flex does, what any other DJ that comes on the radio does.
100%.
He set the blueprint.
100%. I mean, because we can go back to Marley and Marley and Red Alert and all of them dudes. But like you say, in the modern era, when Hot 97 first started, it was Kid Capri. He was on BLS and he was on Hot 97. It's Kid Capri. He set the blueprint, man.
Kid Capri was on BLS. He set it off. Yo, when you used to listen to BLS for Kid Capri, you hear epic scratches, epic cuts, epic songs that we talk about. He broke so many records. Do you understand? Like, hip hop was not being played, my G. Like,
you can't even take this nigga seriously. In all honesty, you can't take Flex seriously, man. If he's saying Kid Capri is washed up, are you serious? Kid Capri's
He's not even on the level of Kid Capri.
I don't even know what he's talking about, yo.
I don't even know. Just you're in Hot 97. Okay, for the past 20 years, the top hip hop station, right? It hasn't been at dominating. There has been points where you had competition across the river on 105 and down the dial. But I'm not talking about that. Kid Capri did that.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Capri held down clubs.
No doubt.
He was in the clubs. DJ Kid Capri was the king of the mixtape scenes.
100%. He set the blueprint for the fucking mixtape. So everybody, for the clues and all of them people to follow behind.
He has dominated each category of succession in the DJ culture.
And now he's the traveling hip hop.
Yes, there you go. He already went through the progression. I mean, who can debate that though? No, honestly, if you're done with the fucking jokes, you don't want to rah with the jokes and make fun of people, and you think that wins the points with the people, with the faggots, with the homos. But I'm just saying, with the ones that have the mentality of you just get the shade, the smoke, you see the mirrors. Fuck out of here. Can't you just go?
That's a YouTube exclusive, Prez. Don't worry about it.
I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Every time I think we're making progress with this guy, right?
He's just excited, man. He's just excited, man. It's all good. It's
I don't
all
understand.
Good.
I'm sorry.
Trust me,
I thought we were filmed. I thought we were a belligerent postscript. Sorry.
But I feel you though, man. Professor Flex is a fucker. He's a clown.
It's not even him. Like
what? What you reading comments and shit too?
Yeah, no, I'm not even saying I don't even. It's not. He's not even on the level. Like
okay,
there's a lot of people that held down the most popular. I don't understand.
It's not a unique skill. That's the thing. It's not a unique skill because I remember I used to Hot 97 every fucking Friday, Saturday night, every night when that's all used to be on.
Yes, because he was the top DJ and the top hip hop station.
Even when he wasn't there, Cypher Sounds was filling. They dope. Everybody was dope. Cypher Sounds filling. It's the same shit. Mr. C was filling. It's all the same shit. He doesn't have a unique skill set being on the radio every night. He doesn't have a unique skill set. Like Kid Capri can go. He rocks a party. We've been to Kid Capri parties. He rocks the fucking party, yo.
Oh my gosh.
And he does this shit all over the fucking world.
It's a fucking
on
show.
A basis. It's not even.
He puts on a show.
Word, man. So, it's just funny. I haven't seen the Master Flex. I haven't seen his followers. I haven't seen what they're saying. I don't even know if they're riding with him or what if they're agreeing with him. I don't even know if that's the case and shit. I have no idea, but. It is what it is.
I'm so sorry I made those comments because it seems like it makes it relative to those people who just don't look at the facts. I don't understand. Like there's no denying the facts. I mean, and what it is besides someone else making themselves more glamorous than the other. And when it comes to Flex, I really don't think that he is on that level yet. I mean, he did one thing and he was the hottest DJ on the #1 hip hop station, what in the world you want to say? High 97. Everybody knows High 97. So if that's on your resume,
I see what you're saying.
You think it holds that much weight? Like you don't need nothing else.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's like a doctorate from Harvard. That's like
See, but we're from New York, though. We're from New York and shit. And Lou Hall's is a fake New Yorker. So we so we know Hot 97. I really want to do. People know Hot 97 in like the Midwest and shit, and like Idaho and or Germany or France, people all over the world. Do they really know Hot 97 like that? Is it important to them as it is to us?
Yes, I think so. I think everybody knows Hot 97.
Hot 97 is in almost every state. Almost every state has a Hot 97 radio station.
Yeah, they have their own Hot 103.
Well, some states have Hot 97 and shit.
Yeah,
completely different station.
For sure.
So what makes I don't know if they just maybe it's like the Knicks thing, like people that think the Knicks are just the #1 fucking team, and everybody's just like the fuck, my team is what the fuck? We don't give a fuck about the Knicks in San Antonio and Boston and fucking we don't give a fuck about the fucking Knicks. It's just New York mentality, thinking that they rule everything and shit. Maybe it's the same thing with Hot 97. We just think, everybody know Hot 97. Everybody don't know fucking Hot 97, or they don't care. It's not important to them. It's just another radio station in another city.
Right. Yeah, I think nowadays, man, it's not like when we were growing up where we would, like you said, we would sit in front of the radio on a Friday night and listen to the hottest tracks, the newest shit that come out. People don't do that shit no more, man. I think when you listen to the radio, when you're in your car.
Right.
You know what I mean? Maybe you might get a certain select few that listen to it when they're in their house, if they're like cleaning the house or whatever. Maybe they got a little social gathering, some friends over. But for the most part, they throw the radio on or whatever on a Friday night, Saturday night. I remember it used to be like that.
Right. We be outside and shit, but I think it's like 20 years ago.
but not anymore. Like, why would you play the radio, right? And listen to random shit, some shit that you probably don't even want to hear when you got your own little playlist. You can make your own little playlist, your Spotify, your Tidal, whatever. What's the point? You play what you want to hear instead of listening to what they want you to hear. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and then on top of that, you hear this shit 10 times a day anyway. You know what I mean? The shit you listen to probably on a Friday night or a Saturday night, probably 75-80% of it, they was playing it all day anyway.
Word. Absolutely. On the hour, every hour.
On the hour, every hour.
Every fucking hour.
And
it's crazy, man.
It's crazy too, because you say that. I look at as far as like with the radio disc jockeys, DJs. You know what I'm saying? it seems like everybody has the same format when they come on. So say for instance, if I'm listening to the morning show, they got maybe the Drake song, and then they got whatever's popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They will turn around at 10 o'clock when the morning show goes on and play them same two songs in the beginning. And then for the noon, you know what I'm saying, whoever's coming on at noon, they do the exact same thing. And I was like, I just heard this 2 hours ago. Like, can I get some variety?
I think that shit a long fucking time ago, man. That's not kind of I fuck with the radio during the daytime. Long time ago and shit, man.
And you know, I thought for just a small second that maybe it was just where I'm at. Like I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's just the radio station here, you know. And so I get when iHeart Radio app comes out,
right.
I go and I say, oh, well, Hot 97, you know, that's the staple from back in the day. And of course, since I'm not from New York, you know, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm ready to listen to it, ready to listen to Power 105. These are the radio station. Well, Hot 97 was that staple. So then I turn it on and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? This is the same garbage they played in the radio stations here. Crazy. So, you know, and now it seems like it used to be Clear Channel was like the main radio broadcast company. Now it's no longer that, it's iHeartMedia. So all the stations are connected now to iHeartMedia.
Oh, iHeart. What our MS? I mean
Clear Channel.
Clear Channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like now it's like another monopoly all over again. There's
I think you definitely proved my point. I definitely proved your point. I think that's whatever Flex thinks is on his resume is not carrying as much weight as factual it is. Because it was under his fucking watch that New York lost hip hop, my nigga.
New York hip hop is a rap, yo. It's a rap.
So how about that shit? How about that shit? Was it like that back in the day, my nigga? My niggas, was it like that back in the day?
No, sir.
Thank you, my nigga. Who the fuck? I'm not in church because I'm cursing. Sorry, but fuck, yo.
So
it's crazy.
So we blame Funk Flex, and who else?
He's definitely part of the problem because he got the power. He got the power to say something. This shit. Come on, man.
Did we blame 52?
50 for what? What are you blame 50 for?
Because all of this has happened. Like we gotta blame the I guess who
blame the music industry as a whole, man. That's
the whole radio. It was under that watch then. That all of a sudden shit just changed. So I mean, come on.
We blame Funk Flex. We blame Puffy.
No, I'm not putting no blame. Not me. No blame. Bro,
all the motherfuckers, man. They had a hand in all that shit. But the bottom line for this whole shit with the beef is taking it back to the old school. Kid Capri is saying, let's fucking have a battle. Period. Let's have a battle. He's saying we can have a battle for our names. We can have a battle for charity. We can have a battle for money, or we can have a battle for fun. Just a battle. That's all he's saying. Let's have a fucking battle. You think you the man? I know I'm the man. Let's have a battle, like old school hip hop. The sound classes and shit.
Why you say old school? It's essential.
Whatever it is. That's how they used to do. That's how you do. You bring your sound system out. I bring my sound system out, and let's go.
It is not essential. You can't say it's essential. That's not the way they fucking operate nowadays. They don't. What do you mean to who? That's fucking a given, bro. It's like these kids don't give a fuck about no old school.
Well, they're not essential. Then I'm not talking about them.
No, I feel what you're saying, Prez. You just made a perfect point, because if you think about it, back when the Summer Jam happened this summer, and they had Timberland, and then they had the battle between Timberland and Swiss Beats, and you look in the crowd, you see at the front, you know what I'm saying? Everybody at the front was like those hip hop heads. Right. Those are the ones that was like, oh, they was rapping every song that was playing back to back. But then you look out in the crowd, everybody was just standing around like, what the fuck?
Because they don't know nothing about that kind of shit.
Yeah, so what are you talking about? That's a different crowd. What do you want me to make it more clearer for you? Like, we're hip hop, and somebody else, like back in the day, would be rock music. So if we're in a hip hop concert and we know there's different types of acts going up, rap, rock act, hip hop act, Of course, when the hip hop poppers come on, we know every song. When the rock joint comes on, what if the rock joint people are in the back? They're gonna be singing along, and we're just gonna be like, because of music, but we're not gonna be into it like that.
Right.
This is and it's essential hip hop. I don't know why the smoke blinds you guys. Does it? Prez, how are you gonna say that? We know what everything else is, like what the masses might think what it is, but it doesn't take away from the pure essence of essential thing. Like, all right, let's get it on.
But you know that there are some old head that's now starting.
I hate that word. I don't want to hear that word. I don't want to hear that. I hate that. I was about to say something earlier. I hate that fucking word, yo.
Well, okay. So whatever word that you want to use that's not old heads. How's that?
But you said old a few times too, D. You said
I hate old heads. I hate old heads.
So,
because that's
but
old head. I hate that word.
Veterans.
The veterans. They're actually crossing over, you know, as far as embracing this new stuff too. So because they're trying to I guess stay along with the times and stay relevant. So if that's the case, so does that mean that the true essence of hip hop, does that mean that they don't worry about that anymore? Does that mean that they've crossed over and they're focused more on how you say securing the bag?
I think for the most part, they may try to adapt to like the current in style of music.
For the popular for pop hip hop. I mean,
no, not so much pop. It's just like with the Jay-Z joint, with the Carter's album. You see how he flipped the track and shit. I think it was the summer? No, not the summer joint. I forget which song it was, but people were, you know, giving him some slag on the
that ape shit song you talking about. Ape shit?
The ape shit. That's what it was. He's just versatile like that. He can adapt and flow to any different type of style that you give him. He's just showing you that you can still do it, right? And actually say something, you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
It actually makes sense.
And have dope rhymes and shit,
And have dope rhymes. A lot of these dudes that are
What's the bass did it too, right? Fucking J. Cole did that shit too, right?
Yeah.
No, hold on. I just felt sleepy.
Shut your mouth.
You said it before I did. DJ Sleepy Time.
Bunch of haters. Anyway, fucking. I think at the end of the day, we talked about it before.
That and Beyond is his sponsor.
We always talk about it, yeah.
We're gonna talk about it again.
Mattress music.
DJ Cole alone.
You just need to just come up with different genres.
Gotta do the genres, man. Gotta do the genres, man.
Hey, so then in that genre, you gotta have lullaby.
They always try to make jokes. See, you made a. Thank you, Press. You made a point. You made a point in our chat a while ago, man. You said hip hop is such a big conglomerate that you can't just categorize as all in just one thing. It can't just all just be hip hop. It can't be. It can't be because that's this like what's going on now. This divide we have right now with the younger crowd and the veteran crowd, and it's what it is. It doesn't happen in other forms of music because the same people that's going to a fucking Britney Spears concert are not going to the fucking Megadeth concert. It's two totally different fucking genres. The people that's going to the Grateful Dead is not going to fucking Slipknot. It's two totally separate things. Yeah, and totally separate channels and shit. Yeah, but for us, we gotta have Jay-Z on this channel and then the Migos right here. It's like it's different shit. It's different crowds. So you gotta separate it. It has to be separated. That's the only way. I had Sirius XM. Sirius XM has fucking 3 urban channels. They call it urban. I hate that word too, urban. But they have 3 black channels basically. But they got hip hop and R&B, like three channels. Rock got like fucking 50 of them shits. It's like 50, 60 rock channels. All different genres. You know what I'm saying? Because it's separate. It's just, you know.
And that would probably help. That probably would help the culture. You know what I mean? If you just go ahead and acknowledge and you set up those subgenres, I think that would like definitely help redefine the culture on a grand scale. You know what I mean? I think but then at the same time, I don't mind the collaborations. Like I like,
of course not. No.
You can have a dude like Styles P collaborate with I don't know, a fucking Uzi Vert or whoever. Right. You know what I mean? As long as you know what each person is going to bring to the table.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you just make sure that it's something that they can, you know, relate to. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to fit.
It's got to fit. You know, they put Freeway put Uzi Vert on his album. You know what I mean? He got a song with Uzi and shit. And it's just all right. You know what I mean? It's not horrible. It's not horrible at all. I think if you pair the person, right, you can definitely come out with a decent song.
Yeah. Like for what we like, but it's just crazy, man. It's just the separation shit is crazy, man. And then with this old head shit, and then we talk about these young motherfuckers. It's no need for it. It's two totally separate things.
Sorry, I'm just too much. I think sometimes I lose focus a little with the foundation part. I'm sorry, like
with the foundation. What do you mean?
Like the way natural progression of people, like, you know, when you get older, you listen to certain things, you evolve.
Right.
So I feel like no, regardless of evolution, you still have the foundation of what, you know, you are. And with the younger generation, of course, when they're born when Biggie was out, you know what I'm saying? Right. And they're 8 years old when they first heard, let's say, a Kanye. So they wouldn't know or have the experiences of how whole culture was back then.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, yo.
But I think too, I feel like if you got to do your research, if you're gonna get into music, you're gonna get into hip hop, you wanna rap, because let's face it, every young male and female right now, as soon as they everybody wants to rap. That's why the culture is so flooded right now. Everybody wants to rap. So if you're gonna rap, why not do your research? You know what I'm saying? So you can know, because that's what we did.
We did the fucking research. Our generation did they listened to the James Brown and the fucking Temptations and the Motown shit. They listened to all of that shit. They did their research.
Because our generation did it for the love. It was a sport, you know what I'm saying? To be able to come outside and be like, yo, I'm gonna light this dude up. You know what I mean? We did it because we was passionate about it. Nowadays they're doing it for the bag. They're doing it because they wanna. It's a way to make money to feed their families. You know.
And again, I'm not even against them for that. That's what they want to do. That's what it is. But it has to be separate though. It has to be separate. That's just the way it is. It has to be separate, man, from what our shit. And then I think that even if you have the separate genres and shit, I think that inspire more of the classic artists to come back out. You know what I'm saying? Because now they got another built-in fan base. You got your classic hip hop station with the classic artists that make new music and shit. And people can put new music out. Mike Geronimo can come back out, and Cannabis with his whack ass album can come back out, and different people, you know, people and Mr. Cheeks and shit, and they can come back out. But they can't. If they come out now, nobody's gonna hear this shit because they're not gonna play it on the radio. We're gonna hear it because we're gonna be into it, check it out on like Tidal or Spotify, but not gonna play that shit on the radio.
And they're not gonna put the promotion and marketing behind it.
No, of course not.
Because how can you? It's like I guess the question is like, okay, well, how can you market this in this particular era? Like, how can I market, like you said, how can I market a Mr. Cheeks in this era? You know,
we're on social media too. We're on it. It's not just kids are not just on fucking social media and shit. We're on social media as well. Our generation is on the shit. They didn't. Yeah, that's another thing with the whole kicker. Probably reading the comments and shit, and people talking about, oh, they too old. And I don't know. Some young people, they swear like they invented the fucking internet and shit. Like, we've been on the fucking internet before they was even born and shit, man. We started this shit. We started the fucking internet. We started chat rooms and social medias, and we started that shit. So we're online just as much as they are.
Yeah, and I think the same. What?
About to say a little bit of knowledge that some people might not know. As far as with the internet, that actually started in the military.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? So, like you said, it's been going on for years.
But you let them tell it. They started this shit. They started.
Just because just because this day and age there have been apps. You know what I'm saying? And there's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you can see us live on YouTube right now. Everybody that's checking us out. But you know, as far as the actual, like you said, social media, the internet, these young folks didn't invent that.
Of course not.
Yeah, it was.
You gotta have a start somewhere.
Yeah, and like D said, it's a gift and a curse, and I heard a few people afterwards say that also. That you get the most knowledge, but you hear everyone's biased opinion. It feels like that has no basis in facts and listening. I think I made my point when Nas album came out. Everybody talking. Yo, you could tell these people never really listen to hip hop. These people really never listen to a whole album. These people never really are into the cult, like listening.
A lot of people don't make albums now, though.
But my point was being that you go home and somebody is just behind the computer, just saying whatever they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy because it puts up the facade. It's easier to fool people and perceive the perception of everything. You know, like me and Press talk about how the government persuades your thinking, and I talked about last week in the media. You know what I'm saying? How they do that, and that's why it's so easy. You know, you get, but on the gift, you get the knowledge to learn for yourself, though. You do. So it's out there. You can't say that knowledge is not out there.
It's
you know
all
what I'm
out
saying?
there. Yeah.
Nobody is going to be forever ignorant and non-evolutionary like me. You know what I'm saying? There will always be. You know, you could bust out the box and learn. You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, the internet shit. Yo, big shout out to Tiana Taylor, man. She dropped a dope ass album this past week. Dope ass album this past weekend. And I'm just like, oh, the shit is dope. I love it. I love the fucking album and shit.
Yeah.
And I was telling the wife and shit, and she was just, I was like, oh, you're trying to tell, like, I'm making a joke because I was like, I never know what she actually does. And she was like, oh, I found out what she does and shit. She's a singer. She's actually pretty good. And she was like, oh, yeah, people saying this shit is whack online. I was like, what? I was like,
yeah, people were saying, matter of fact, I read something where somebody had like the trash emoji, like it was like like they said Tiana Taylor's album, and they had like the person throwing trash in the garbage. Like it wasn't whack.
I don't know what the fuck. I was so confused. I said, "Oh, what are they doing? What's whack?" Like I'm so confused. This shit. How is it whack?
I don't know. Yeah, that's when you put up your hands.
It's crazy to me how people say certain albums are whack.
Yeah,
but then they love like Kanye and Cudi. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, something in a comparison like that. It don't necessarily have to be Kanye and Cudi, but you just think of a garbage album that everybody is in agreement on that's trash, but yet
see that's a word. See, you said everybody. We just looking at these couple of fucking people, these 50 messages, these 100 messages. It's fucking 5 billion people in the world. We look at these 50 people and thinking that's the majority. It's not the majority and shit. Not the majority, but
was that a hint on who your artist of the week is, G?
Who Tiana Taylor? If I had one, I guess it would be her and shit, man. It would be her. I think that we already going along at the start. We didn't even start the real fucking show yet.
So isn't that fucking crazy?
Since Seth said he talked about evolution. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about us going back into time.
We're all ready to go. Man. Yo, real quick too, man. I want to give a big shout out, big, RIP to the young man. Last week they got murdered in the Bronx and shit, man.
Yeah.
Junior, Lissandro Guzman Filez, Junior and shit, man. Big shout out to his family and shit.
Yeah.
Our condolences, man. It's just a very unfortunate situation. Very unfortunate, man.
Mistaken identity.
Yeah, just uncalled for, man. It's just I don't know. Hopefully, like the same thing with unfortunately with the extension. I hope it just opened up somebody's eyes, man. Maybe whoever that gang was and shit, maybe just realize like maybe this ain't the shit. This ain't the fucking, we shouldn't be doing this shit. Period.
You know what, man? Yo, on the real, if you got to get together and gang up on somebody, you a sucker. Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you back in the day, it was mainly about, you know what I'm saying, one-on-one. You had beef with somebody,
right,
regardless whether it was a mistaken identity or not. You had beef with somebody, you know what I'm saying, you stepped to them and y'all got into it. Maybe your people was around to make sure nobody else jumped in, but it was always one-on-one. Now everybody want to jump in. They can't hold their own.
Because they want to be on fucking World Star and all this shit, man. This is all
sick, man.
Because I heard they was recording this shit too, I heard, right?
Yeah, they were.
Man. It's just
sick,
hope they throw the book at these motherfuckers, man. Just throw the book at them.
Under the jail.
Fucking just rot, whatever the fucking case got to be. Friday ass, whatever it got to be, man. I'm with that shit. Oh, very unfortunate situation, man.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Shit, we done bullshitted enough, man. Lou Hall trying to rush us off the show and shit, man. So
thank you and good night.
But yo, if y'all checking this out for the first time, man, this is Treys, 20s and Dimes. This is our monthly look back on everything popping in music, movies, sports, and news from 10, 20, and 30 years into the past, man. So for this episode, we're covering June of 1988, 1998, and 2008.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So and Mr. Seth got them keys to that time machine, man. We can hop in that bitch and let's go. Keys in his pocket in the fucking house. I got pajamas. I'm naked and shit, man.
That's for the quick getaways, man. The quick getaways.
Jump in the car, run.
Welcome to June of 1988.
Yes. Here we go, man. Here we go. All right, man. Hop into them singles, man. Them R&B hip hop singles.
Yeah.
First month, the first week of the month, man. 2 weeks in a row, my man Johnny Kemp with that Just Got Paid.
Got paid.
Friday night.
Yo, I love that. I love that meme where it's like it says like the day before fucking payday you eating peanut butter and jelly, and on payday you eating fucking filet mignon and shit for lunch.
That's a funny one.
That's a true one.
That's a true shit. But all right, the second week of the month, man, we had this classic group, man, legendary group out of I think they're from Oakland. Tony. Yeah, man. They had that joint. Hey, little Walter. That joint. That was the shit. I love Tony, man. Oh my god, the greatest his album is fucking classic, yo. Classic.
Yo, that's a civil rights song, man. What you talking about?
Hey, little Walter. That's the joint, man. This is weird, man. On the R&B charts, the third week, George Michael, One More Try. Yeah,
the late George Michael.
Yes, yeah. I was trying to see what song it was. It's that joint that from an uptown boy who teachers have told him goodbye. You know that joint?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, oh
shit, man. That shit, that whole era, man. Forget it, yo.
I used to love that Wham joint. That wake me up before you go. That was my shit.
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates. Oh man, dope. Michael McDonald and shit, man. Shout out to all the white people doing it, man. All the white people doing that R&B shit.
It was getting it, yo.
Rod Stewart. I love the Rod Stewart. That Sting.
Dope, yo. Dope. To close out the month, man. Another legend. It's a legend, man. Mr. Legendary Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy P.
His joint Joy.
Okay.
Joy.
Is that the one? I don't think that's not Joy and Pain.
No.
Damn. I listened to the shit earlier too, man. God
Niggas
damn.
went to Rob Bass.
I listened to shit too. Joy to be. I want you in you.
Oh
yeah. Big shout out to Teddy Pendergrass, man.
Yeah, I know that song, and I know another song, and the song that Ghostface played while he attacked Action Bronson.
He didn't attack him. He just letting him know what's going to happen.
He was just talking his shit.
Yo, it's so crazy how things just changed. Because when that shit came out, I was a fuck with Action Bronson.
Flex needs to hire Ghostface. Sorry, Flex needs to hire.
Flex needs to fucking man up and shit and go battle Kick Capri. That's a whole other story, man. Listen, I've been waiting for this day since We So Classic, since we talked about this shit a long time ago. Finally, time to we hop into them albums now. Prez, you up to bat. June the 7th, the debut album from Audio 2. You always claim they had a second song. I want to know what the fuck the second song is, man. Now, I'm gonna tell you the track list. Top Billing was the first song.
What's the name of the album? What's the name of the album?
What More Can I Say?
Yeah,
so,
you can say that again.
So it's Top Billing is the first song. The second song is What More Can I Say? Next one is When the Two Was on the Mic.
Right.
Fourth one is I Like Cherries. Fifth one is I Don't Care. Sixth one is Giz Starts Bugging. Seventh is Make It Funky. 8 is Hickeys Around My Neck. 9 is Put It to Music. 10 is a Top Billing instrumental. The fuck. And 11 is The Questions. What's that second song? Which one is it?
It was a single that wasn't released on the album.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this nigga.
Remember back in the day, every
we have proven it's a one We So Classic fact that Audio 2 only had one song.
No, negative. I remember jamming to something.
Anyway, man, June the 7th.
I Like Cherries.
June the 7th, a classic, now a real classic album came out on June the 7th.
Yes, let's go.
The debut album from Long Island's own EPMD, Strictly Business. Strictly fucking business.
Good shit.
Tell me something, D. What's on there?
You got to chill.
You got to chill. Oh my god.
Oh my
video was in an icebox room,
let your
right?
cops get free. Oh my god, yo.
Yes.
It's my thing. Goddamn. MC Dante, you better stand clear. EPMD is a world premiere. Come on, man.
No, lazy. That's Ain't No Nigga for y'all.
It's crazy, man. You're a customer. Jane. Oh man, yo.
Yeah.
Big shout out to EPMD, yo.
No, they got another album coming out.
Oh, do they now? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I think I remember hearing about another album. They're in the studio. Of course, what the fuck was the title of that shit?
Something about business.
Definitely something about business. Like business settled business or some
Business
shit
settled.
like business is settled or some shit like that. Yo, let me look that shit up. I'm gonna get that shit.
You gonna get it?
I'm gonna Google that shit.
We want to while Prez is looking that up and shit, man. We had a couple of other joints that also dropped. Let me see.
In June, was it June 7th? That's the beginning of the month. So if there's more,
oh my god, trust me, it's two more classic shits that came out, man. Now we're gonna hop to the 20th, man. June the 20th. We talked about this recess. We did a 1988 timeline that you brought it to our attention. 2 classic fucking albums that came out on the same day. New Edition, Heartbreak.
Yes.
Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel.
Never noticed that. Never noticed that they came out at the exact same time.
June the 20th, yo. Crazy.
That was a crazy point. I forgot we did timeline, and I did not know until that's crazy because I remember those songs were so big.
That Any Heartbreak, yo. That fucking Any Heartbreak. Oh, Can You Stand the Rain?
Oh my gosh.
God, yo, I love that fucking song so much, man. Yo, that whole drama they got. Oh, If It Isn't Love. It's one of the greatest songs ever, man. Yo, that whole drama they got going on. I don't know if y'all been looking into it because me and Lou Hall talked about how they broke up into 2 groups. Or Bobby Brown and Belbert DeVoe left and they got their own group now. What happened was Ralph Tresvant and Johnny Gill trademarked the name New Edition recently. That's what the fuck is going on and shit. Which is kind of crazy that Johnny Gill had the fucking audacity to fucking trademark New Edition and shit.
I'm surprised it took him so long.
Well, I think
Maybe
it expired. It expired.
There you go.
And then, so, I mean, they didn't. I mean, I guess it's on them. Bivens, you expect more out of it. They didn't jump on it, I guess. I don't know, but it's just fucked up. And then that's what the divide is. So it's just fucked up and shit, yo. It's unfortunate.
There's a lot of 30-year-olds out there that were conceived to their music.
You better believe it, man.
A lot.
But Bobby Brown, I mean, he dropped his fucking "Don't Be Cruel." This is like one of the biggest albums in pop and R&B history, man. 7 times platinum. Bobby Brown, "Don't Be Cruel" album, man. We talk about "Don't Be Cruel," "My Prerogative," "Tenderoni," "I Want to Rock with You."
Oh my god!
Every Little Step I Take. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Just too much, yo. This is already too much, man. I finally got a good year in music and shit, and fucking a good month in music, man. And now shout out to Paula Abdul, man. She dropped her album on the 21st, her debut album. We used to love her shit, man. That straight up now time, and then you really want to love me forever.
Oh
my gosh.
Didn't somebody like use that in a song or something?
Oh, wow. Did they? I don't even know. If they did, that's dope. That's a classic shit.
Did, because I think they let Nas down when they did that.
Anyway.
Anyway. Big
ahead.
shout out to this group, this Brooklyn group. What you call it? Stetsasonic, man. Dropped their second studio album called In Full Gear on the 21st. Also, big shout out to them dudes. Shit, man.
Yeah.
The first hip hop band. All right, Recess, man. Here we go, brother. Two classic albums dropped on the same motherfucking day.
Again?
The one and only. What the fuck is this acronym? King Asiatic Nobody Equal. Big Daddy Kane.
Oh my gosh.
Dropped his motherfucking debut album, Long Live the Kane.
It's crazy. It's ironic. I mean, because obviously it is the 30-year anniversary, and just 2 weeks ago, or not even 2 weeks ago, Big Daddy Kane threw a free concert in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's dope.
To celebrate the 30th year anniversary.
Dope. I saw the game of some kind of like the key to Brooklyn or the Walk of Fame or something in Brooklyn recently, like last week or something like that.
Yep. Him and Mr. C were on one of these radio shows advertising it. So I couldn't go, man. I had to work that fucking night.
Man, that's so
free fucking concert, man. Free concert.
Yeah. Oh man, but we got Raw, Set It Off. Come on, man. Ain't no half stepping. Just rhyming with the biz. Oh my god, it's too much, man. We gonna be all night, man.
Was Young Gifted and Black on this album? No.
Oh my god, was it on? I don't think it was on this joint.
I think it was on the next one. It was on
probably the next one. Yeah. Oh, this is the. I think. Oh yeah, this is the album that I got. Yeah, this is my first album I ever got. Shit, yo. It was this one. Yeah, I got it for Christmas, man. Christmas '89. I got it when I got my fucking Super Nintendo. I got this, and Heavy D's album and shit, man, all at the same time. Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. On the last album we're going to talk about, man, same day, we talking about Public Enemy's second studio album. It takes a nation of millions
to hold us back.
Yo.
Terminator X.
Oh my god, man.
It's the big of the universe.
Bring the noise. Don't believe the hype.
Word.
Just so much, man. Night of Living Bass Heads, man. Black Steel in an hour of fucking chaos. Rebel Without a Pause, man. Yo, just dope. It's so funny, Prez. I'm up to the Public Enemy part in that book, that Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I'm actually up to their part right now and shit, where they talk about basically their whole. Basically, it broke it down to their whole kind of demise and shit with the whole Professor Griff situation and everything. And
okay,
it's crazy, man, just crazy and shit. But
it takes a nation of millions to hold us. But the first record I've ever bought in.
Yeah, man.
I mentioned that before. That was the very first record I've ever bought.
Oh man, I think this so far since we've been doing Treys 20s to die, this is the best month I've had for 1988 and shit. Wow. 100% the best.
And you know, there were just too many classics on that shit right there. There's too many, and plus them beats were so banging. Your Public Enemy, not only with Chuck D had you know, the great message, of course, and what they stood by. But the music was ridiculous.
That's crazy. Big shout out to the Bomb Squad, all of them dudes, man. Terminator X, all of them dudes. S1Ws, Fresh and Grip, Flavor Flav, Chuck D. Big shout out to them dudes, man. All right, but that's it, man.
Hey, listen, man. Listen,
what's
just
up?
One last thing.
Ooh,
EPMD. The name of the album, right? As I looked it up, the name of the album is called Dynamic Duos Big Business.
Okay.
So it's a concept album. It's a concept album where basically they call it Dynamic Duos because they're going to partner up with nothing but duos. So in other words, it's going to be EPMD featuring DOS Effects.
Give me a date.
EPMD featuring MOP.
Give me a date.
Hold on. Listen to this lineup. Listen to the lineup. EPMD featuring Mobb Deep.
Oh my God.
EPMD featuring Black Star. Wow. He said EPMD featuring CNN.
What the fuck is going on here?
They're trying to get EPMD featuring Dre and Snoop.
We back, y'all. We back, niggas. Back, yo. Real hip hop is back. That's what's up, though.
So they talk. You know how it is. You know, rappers are always in the studio and shit.
Of course, we in the studio. Shout out to Mike Geronimo. He told me he's in the studio 15 years ago and shit. All I said with him is what's up and shit. He was like, yo, yeah, you know, I'm in the studio and shit. I was like, how do you even know who? Oh, I know. I got some contacts and shit. I was working at GameStop. So my ex-girl was at another store in GameStop, and she was like, "Yo, I'm gonna send this guy over. He wants to replace his place." I was like, "Oh, I gotta send him over." So he walked in the door. I was like, "What the fuck is Mike Geronimo? Holy shit, yo!" I didn't say that. I was like, "Yo," I helped him out and shit. I was like, "Yo, so what's up? What's going on?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know, I'm in the studio and shit. I got my new shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be my hookup and shit, my game hookup. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna bring some new music back. You know what I'm saying?" I was like, "All right, that's what's up." That's 15 years ago.
And where did we get to still hear joint from? I ain't even heard no single.
But big shout out to Mike Geronimo. He's one of my favorite artists from back in the days and shit. Man, big shout out to that dude. Yeah,
he's nice, man. He's nice.
Represent Queens and shit. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't went way too long on the music and shit, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Lou Hall, hop into the movies, brother.
All right, no doubt. We're going to get into these movies, June of 1988. Yo, we're going to start off with a comedy, June 3rd. Yo, all I got to say is my man Tom Hanks, big.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
One of the greatest movies ever, man.
Classic.
Greatest movies ever.
All right. Same day, had another comedy. Chevy Chase, man. Funny Farm.
Okay. Chevy Chase was doing it back then, man, with the comedies and shit.
Especially in the 80s, man. Especially in the 80s. All right, June the 10th, do one. It's called Poltergeist 3.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about everybody was dying and shit, right?
All right. June 15th. Yo, my man Kevin Costner, man. Bull Durham.
Okay.
Bull Durham, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yo, June 17th. We're gonna talk about another movie, Dan Aykroyd, The Great Outdoors.
Okay.
I don't remember that one.
I don't remember that shit either, but that's what's up.
Oh, all right. If that's what it is. All right. Yo, okay, so the last two.
Yo, you know what? This is not the first time that you do that. I'm sorry. It's not the first time. That's why. I'm sorry. Damn.
So, yo, these last two are classic movies. All right, the first one, June 22nd. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Okay.
Come
okay.
on, man.
Yeah.
Now we talking, baby.
Classic
fucking movie. Jessica Rabbit was so hot, yo, and shit, man. Big shout out to her, yo. Big shout out. What was that? 88?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I definitely wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't going one-on-one back then in 88 and shit. I was too young to go one-on-one. But
what does that mean?
You know what I mean. If I would have been a little bit older, I would have been one-on-one. looking at Jessica Rabbit and shit. I was too young though back then. I was like 10 and shit, man.
Whoa, with Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, hell yeah. Oof.
Yeah?
Hell yeah. Are you crazy, man?
You know, you had no imagination then.
Nah, I wasn't into that back then. Yeah, I was just playing Nintendo and shit, man.
Okay.
All right. So we got the last movie. Straight classic. You know what I'm saying? Too many it's so many different memes that's being used from this movie. So many different gifts from the movie. So many different just things that's come from this movie, man. It's all I gotta say is McDowell's.
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Yo, I'm so fucking pissed. I didn't see this shit. They showing that shit down here. This fucking theater, man. They showing this shit like Rocky Horror Picture Show style, man. I'm so fucking pissed. By the time I looked at it, the shit was already sold out. I was like, motherfuckers, yo.
That's hot right there.
Oh man, people becoming dressed. They encourage people to come dressed up, wear the gear and shit. I guess they just pull the same Wakanda gear out the closet and shit, and wear the same shit. But just shout at the movie, say the lines. Oh fuck, yo.
Do you know how much that movie made?
Hold on. First of all, how much did it cost to make? Does your wiki say that shit? How much it cost to make and shit?
Not how much it cost to make.
Okay. How much did Come to America make? I'm curious.
Yo, it made a total of 152,301 dollars.
Say it again. Oh, okay. 100.
Yeah. Normally we just round it up, LJ.
Yeah, he just said the whole number. He confusing this shit.
I don't know what the fuck he just said.
Okay, Coming to America, it costs $28 million to make. It costs $28 million to make, yo.
28 million, and they made 100 and what? 29,000.
Yeah,
roundabout.
129 million. You saying?
Yeah, 129
million. Yep.
So they made $100 million, like $100 million profit,
which is huge. 30 years ago.
God damn, crazy.
That's crazy.
Big shout out to Eddie Murphy, man, legend.
Absolutely.
Legend.
So, yo, as far as with the movies, yo, that's a wrap.
Whoa.
Sports.
Yes, indeed. Before press fall asleep, let's go,
man.
The sleep monster
is in the building.
He coming, man. I'm fighting him. He coming.
Yo, fellas, in June of 1988. Yo, this is the most. You know, when we go back in the day, 88 is the craziest, right? Mm-hmm. Regardless, you know, we have a couple of staples in our reports. So let's just get to it, okay? There's a let's start on the diamond. Fuck it. June 4th, Ricky Henderson, one of the greatest baseball players of all time, played most of the time with the Oakland Athletics and with the Boston Red Sox. He steals 2 bases for a record 249 bases in a single season as a New York Yankee.
Yeah,
as a New York Yankee.
249 in the season?
Just as a Yankee. Sorry. In that season, as a Yankee.
Okay.
Not combined all together for all the rest of his with all his teams, like the Oakland Athletics. He was also with the Red Sox also. And then he was also with the Yankees.
Okay.
All right. I think off the bat, a staple of 1988 was Mike Tyson, right? So, unfortunate, allegedly on the 17th, Givens family reports that Mike Tyson beat her and, reported to the police or whatever.
Was it 88?
1988.
So like 2 years away from Buster Douglas.
Yeah. Well, from Buster Douglas? Yeah, because that happened in 91. Buster Douglas happened in 90 or 91?
90. It was
90?
Yeah.
Okay. And on I'm gonna keep it with Mike because of course he was astonishing, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Knockout history is iconic, Mike Tyson, regardless. On June 27th, right after the legendary 91-second knockout of Michael Spinks in Atlantic City.
He put him to bed, yeah. I think that's probably it's one of the first boxing matches I ever actually seen and shit. And that shit got me. I was hooked. I was hooked from that fucking point on. I was hooked.
Yeah, me too. I was one of the early ones. Yep.
Yeah, I was hooked, man.
He made $67 million that night
for 91 seconds.
In 1998. That's what I'm gonna stop. Well, he made 67 million. How much did he actually make and shit? Because we know Don King was robbing him early on.
Of course.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then later in the month, he sued manager Billy Clayton. So I guess that was probably also not allegedly something to do with
Yeah, that was some whole other shit. I studied him recently. That was some whole other shit.
All right. So yeah, but definitely we got to celebrate Mike. He was definitely iconic in our area. Come on now.
Definitely one of the greatest of all time, man. Definitely to me, top 5 and shit. To me, at least top 5. Yeah.
Yo, where's the NBA All-Star game for 2019 is going 98? To be held? No.
Where in 2019?
Yes,
Charlotte.
Yes. And on June 23rd of 1988, Charlotte Hornets, along with the Miami Heat, begin their NBA expansion draft.
Oh, that's what's up. I would love to see one of them shits now, man. That'd be so dope, man. That'd be so dope.
What, an expansion? A new team?
Expansion drafts, yeah. Big shout out to everybody that play NBA 2K. We know what the expansion draft is and shit. Basically, each team, they have like in the game, you can say the Knicks or say the Warriors. The Warriors can only just say they can only secure only 8 players on their team, on their roster, like lock in 8 players. All the rest of the players can go into the expansion draft. So each team say only has 8 players that they can lock in to keep on their team. Everybody else goes into the expansion draft and shit. So they'll be up. So basically people's benches and stuff will be up in the expansion draft, and then they have a draft and shit. Other teams, take whoever they want. Same kind of thing like a regular draft. It's pretty fun.
Okay. I took it to the hardwood just because on June 7th, earlier that month, the 42nd NBA championship was decided. It was the 1988 NBA Finals featuring, you got it, the Bad Boys, early Bad Boys. Yes.
Against the Lakers.
Showtime. Of course, the Lakers. That was part of their back-to-back. And
probably back-to-back. The Lakers back-to-back, right?
Yeah, right. 87, 88.
Yeah.
So
Lakers won.
Yeah, 4-3. MVP was James Worthy.
See, I didn't even know that shit. James Worthy was the MVP. Wow.
James Worthy was the MVP. Check out the Hall of Famers that's on the Pistons. Adrian Dantley.
Okay.
Joe Dumars.
No doubt.
Dennis Rodman.
No doubt. Well deserved.
And of course, one of the greatest small men to ever play.
100%.
Yeah, and of course on the Lakers, James Worthy, who was MVP.
Of course.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
all-time leading scorer until LeBron breaks it in 3 years, no doubt.
Which the mailman so happens to be number 2.
We ain't talking about fuck the mailman. We ain't talking about him. Fuck him, piece of shit.
That's why I said that, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck Karl Malone.
And the other Hall of Fame on the Lakers was Magic Johnson.
Boss. Top 5, dead or alive.
Regardless, right?
100% top 5. Not even close, man.
Not even fucking close. I don't think so either. So yeah, that's basically all that I have. And on June 25th, Cal Ripken taking it back to the diamond to end it off. Plays in his 1,000th consecutive game.
Damn.
Iron Man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck. And that closes sports for June of 1988, fellas. A little bit of Mike, a little bit of Magic.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Good looks.
Yes,
So now I'm flying through this shit because
sleepy time news is full of
ain't nothing.
That's what you get. Listen to that fucking J. Cole earlier. That's what you get.
Yeah, man. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I thought Prez was making a joke as in flying through it because of the maybe a news from the airport bombing.
Here you go.
Mattress music. Mattress.
All right, let's go, man. We can get this shit over with. Yeah.
All right, man.
Anyway,
by the way, Ben Simmons just won Rookie of the Year. By the way, I'm sorry, sorry.
Oh,
breaking news.
It's Dame Bomb. It's a Dame Bomb. Dame Bomb and shit.
Damn, he's not a rookie though. He's been there 2 years already.
Yeah, he didn't play last year. He got redshirted, man. He didn't play last year. He definitely deserved it, man.
He don't deserve it because he was getting the benefits of being an NBA player. He was training. He was in the weight room. You know what I mean? He was getting the benefits.
He did what he had to do, man. Don't take away his shine and shit, man.
Shit.
Big shout out to Donovan Mitchell, though. Big shout out to Donovan Mitchell.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But Ben Simmons, when Joel Embiid went down at the end of the season, this dude went on a fucking tear. Then the Sixers, they won like fucking 15 games in a row.
True.
He definitely deserved that shit, man. But that's what's up.
I understand, but goddamn it, he ain't no goddamn rookie. He is not a rookie. There's not much going on in the news, man. A lot of nonsense, a lot of insignificant shit. I do have to say on June the 6th, man, 3 giant turtles were found in a Bronx sewage plant. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this how they came up with Ninja Turtles? Was that shit a true story?
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah. Also on June 6th, the George H.W. Bush made a campaign promise to support reparations to go to Japanese American internees. I guess those were the people that were detained when that whole World War II jumped off and shit, and we was going up against Japan. So for those of you who don't know, this great country that we live in, rounded up like anybody that had any kind of Japanese heritage.
Crazy.
Your mother was Japanese, your father was Japanese. You look, you look like you fit the bill. You was getting locked up, bro. Like right off top, right off top. They putting you in camps essentially, man. Just putting you in like concentration camps or whatever, man. Fenced in, like locked in, shit, just because of the way you look. You know what I mean? This is going on. Back 30 years ago, 100 years ago, shit ain't never stopped. As you see what's going on today with these young families and the kids that are getting separated, trying to separate these families from their kids. So man, it's crazy, yo. But so here's the twist, yo. Here's the fucking ironic thing. So George Bush, he makes campaign promises to support reparations, right? Turns around later, he reneges on the fucking reparations, yo. Reneges on the reparations. Ended up not giving anybody anything.
Damn.
Anything.
It's similar, Prez, to how 45 just signed an executive order for parents not to be separated from their kids.
Yeah.
But how the fuck they're gonna do that? They were even saying it. How the hell you could make an executive order like that? We can't do that.
They can't enforce that, right?
There's over 20,000 kids. Like, what the fuck? Like, what we're doing?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, son. So it's just they've been also doing that. Whatever he just did the other day, they've been doing that long time. They do things to try to say, okay, try to help.
Cycle. Everything is a cycle, brother. Everything that has and was and will always be.
Nothing new under the sun, man.
Nothing new under the sun, man.
Not at all. What else we got? You didn't mention this movie being released in 80. Well, technically it was premiered in 87. but I believe it
Uh-oh.
was released June 9th of 88.
Shit.
Movie called Bloodsport.
Mm.
And
He
you can
ain't
go
find
ahead
that shit
and
on Wikipedia. and
Wait
you
a
shit.
can go ahead and let those fingers do the walking. Go ahead and start, researching and see what's what, man. Because I have it in my notes that Bloodsport was released in '88.
Mm.
Was it
My
June?
my crack investigative staff, man, they be on their shit.
Yeah, crack.
I see it, but it looks like February though, brother.
Yeah, because I believe we talked about this.
Your press said my crack investigation
He was
staff
ready.
be on that shit.
He was ready to call you out and
Yeah.
shit, yo.
Crack. You just said it. You said they on crack, nigga. What the fuck?
Wait, so it's February? Okay.
They must have been. They really must have been hanging with Rakim.
Oh,
Yo, chill, son.
you said yo, chills.
That's just as offensive as my slurs in the beginning. Yo, that's just as offensive.
He gonna get a Nipsey Hussle slap for that shit though. He
No.
keep fucking around.
Oh, word, son.
Shout out to
For real.
Nipsey Hussle, yo.
For real.
I ain't fucking with Nipsey Hussle.
And I'm gonna and right as it happens, I cannot do nothing but sing "I Ain't No Joke." I used to be like, no, I'm gonna. So I slam him when I'm done and make sure it's broke.
Yeah, I believe you're a crack shot. Because I believe it was released February 26th that we had already previously spoken about.
Your wiki is man slow.
You know what it is? on June the 9th, it was premiered in Germany. My bad.
But you know the crazy thing was, I was in Germany around that time.
Oh, word!
I don't remember it being premiered on a March.
It was there, man.
Lou Hall says I was there, nigga. It wasn't there. I was there.
Hilarious.
Fucking, yo. Y'all do a lot of on Treys, 20s, and Dimes D. This is when they do the most reporting, right? Like fact checking and shit.
Everybody want to be the fucking wiki reporter and shit. Yeah. Wait a minute, but you forgot to say. Like, shut the fuck up,
yo. You Wikipedia EP&D's next album, but you never wanted to Wikipedia audio 2-second song, nigga.
I can't take it. We gotta move on.
Yo, let's go.
Moving on.
Yo, we always 88 the longest, by the way, yo.
Definitely.
We just fly through the rest and shit.
For real.
Moving on June 16th in California, there was a team of 32 divers that began cycling underwater on a standard tricycle to complete a 116 mile race in 75 hours.
No way.
I already know what that's about.
5 hours.
I already know what they about. I know what that's about. We ain't gonna go there.
Nah, shitting alone.
We ain't gonna go there.
Shitting and pissing.
But they're underwater, bro. They're underwater. They can't even.
What they thought it was, Coney Island. They're talking about shit.
That's people just bored with life. They ain't got nothing else to do and shit. They probably rich and shit. They ain't got nothing else to do. Bored and shit.
I don't get it. It
is what it is, man.
Yo, I'm sorry, Prez, but you said something about the giant turtles earlier.
Yeah.
Yo, do you know anything about jellyfish?
Jellyfish are the one species that are not native to the earth, right?
Come on now.
Isn't it?
That's
I'm telling you.
Yes.
That's some that shit is you cannot trace that shit to any.
What are you fucking talking about? Well, I don't want to get into this shit. We be here all night and shit. I gotta look this up. What do you
jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
I'm really trolling Lou Hall right now. That's all.
Listen. Jellyfish is animal, right? Is this what you're trying to get at? Like, why'd you bring it up? Back me up here, man. Back me up.
Back you up. You know me, son. You know what we do. You know, son, you know what we do.
To the earth. What the fuck you talking
That's
about?
all. Exactly. Mission accomplished. We already got D looking it up. We got Lou Hall depressed. Like, damn, I gotta be up in 3 hours.
I go to sleep, man. I want to go to sleep, man. That monster not seeing me. She ain't gonna let me in the room and shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers, man.
I gotta talk about this in counseling next week.
Yo, listen, it's a fact, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Look it up, yo. Look it up.
Yo, Prez, I'm sorry. I just had to.
I'm looking up during the week. It's way too long. It's a whole bunch of information.
Thank you.
Shit,
Okay.
Hey man, that's what I'm here, man.
That's right. That's
shine light on the nonsense, on the bullshit that goes on.
Yes, man.
Shine my light.
Fuck? They have no bones. It's crazy. This jellyfish.
They have no brains.
They
no heart.
predate the dinosaurs by hundreds of millions of years.
Right. No, it's an alien, yo. It's an alien that's in the.
So now we're gonna begin on to the next.
Yo, why y'all trying to fuck up the goddamn show? Everybody can't be muted and shit, man. What the fuck is going on? Recess. I can't hear you, man. Can't hear you, brother.
D. Lou Hall is getting us back from what happened last week, man.
This motherfucker, man.
From the introduction of the "You Know What I'm Saying" bell. I think he's holding some bitter
feelings. Man. Listen. Everybody can't be muted and shit. Let Press finish the segment. And we can move on and shit. You almost done, Press?
There's not much to move on to, D.
Hilarious, man. Y'all some idiots.
Yes, big time. Big time.
But you definitely got me fascinated with this jellyfish shit, by the way.
You gotta look it up, bro.
They got no brains,
98%
no heart,
water, yo.
But they got eyes. Yeah, 90% water. What?
It's alien, son. It's alien. It's alien life, yo.
Nothing.
Aliens don't have to be in outer space, man. Aliens could be deep into the oceans too, bro. Abyss, yo. You ever saw that movie?
Yo, Fred.
Yes, I have.
Chris, there's actually a number of how many miles of ocean is undiscovered.
I heard about that shit. I heard when you get to a certain level now, it just
you can't. Your body can't handle the pressure.
So we will never know. I think our aliens are gonna be coming from the sea.
I want to fucking know jellyfish. There's no giant jellyfish. I can't fuck with them.
What if Godzilla, son? Godzilla.
It just comes up. What if one just comes up? That's the size of Texas.
I'm gonna just die anyway, so it don't even make a difference and shit. I'm gonna just die right there on the spot, yo. So it don't even make a difference and shit. I'm just heart attack. That's what's up. You got any more news, Press, though, man, for 88, brother?
Last thing, man. On June 30th, I got to shout out late great Jackie Gleason. On June 30th, Brooklyn dedicates a bus depot, which is Portatori. They have a statue of Jackie Gleason outside, celebrating his role as Ralph Cramden from the Honeymooners.
That's what's up. Yo, I heard that shit was only on for 1 year, one season. I heard.
No, it had to be more than that.
It has to be more than that, right?
It has to be more than that. I seen him. Probably did see every episode, but it had to be. Well, if it came on once a week, that would have been.
Honeymooners was on for 1 fucking year, yo.
Fuck, really?
From 1955 to 1956.
Damn.
One fucking year.
That's crazy.
So there's only 52 episodes.
Let me wiki that shit.
Really? I don't know if it's exactly 1 year. It would have to be.
Oh, this can't be real, yo.
What is it?
39 episodes.
What?
That's it.
That's crazy, man.
And to think,
it's been a syndication since then and shit. Since fucking 1957.
And to think one of the most realest hip hop songs of all time is "Motherless Child" by Ghostface, son.
I don't get the
But
connection.
yo, that's gonna wrap up.
I don't
That
get
press.
I don't get
That was the last story, press.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
man.
Recess.
Oh,
my
my
man,
God.
Recess. Hop into the pull them keys out, my brother. Let's go.
Welcome to June of 1998, fellas.
Yes. By the way, press. Oh shit, this motherfucker left.
You know where the fuck he went? He was
say,
with me when we got in the ship.
He must have jumped out of shit, man.
This
What
nigga
happened with the
hopped
honeymooners was there was 107 lost episodes. So that's what happened with that shit. That's probably all that shit that we've been watching all these years. But it was only going for one fucking year. I heard that shit like a month ago. I was like, what? 1 year? That's fucking crazy.
Wow.
But it's all good. Yo, hop into the music, man. The R&B charts for the entire month of June. Classic joint. My wife loves this song. She was just blasting this shit the other day. She tried to get me to sing Brandy's part. I don't even know Brandy's part and shit, man. But Brandy and Monica, the boy is mine.
Why would she want you to sing "The Boy Is Mine"?
We were singing it together and shit. She was doing Monica's part and she wanted me to do Brandy's part. I don't know the chorus. I don't know the ad libs. I know the song, but I don't know the ad libs and shit.
You need to give it up.
I don't all the ad libs in the beginning, but you know Luha?
Nah.
We don't give a fuck.
But I know the song though and shit.
Mine.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what's up, man. Hop into the albums, yo. This group, this is their first and only studio album. They only had one major joint that rang from this album, one classic hip hop song. Talk about Rick and Peter Guns, "Make It Rain." Make It Rain, man. Obviously, the number one song on here, the only song really was Deja Vu.
I'm New York to the heart and got love for all. A lot of die in the fires where I learned the ball. Uptown is the place where I caught my fame. On the streets of the Bronx where my family go. Peter got a 9mm.
That's dope, man. That's what's up. Big shout out to those dudes, man. Lord Tariq, Peter Guns and shit. I know Lou Hall see plenty of Peter Guns and shit in his regular watching Love of Hip Hop and shit. So
yeah, I seen Peter Guns in the Village one time.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yo, me and D seen him. What club we was at?
I don't know the club, but it was the Freedom Party. It was the Freedom Party.
The Freedom Party.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big shout out to them dudes, man. Fuck them. But yo, man, on the same day, June the 2nd, the same day, man. Down South represent.
Yeah.
The 7th studio album. The 7th. Studio album from Master P. It's called MP The Last Don. I know you had this shit, Lou Hall. I know you had
absolutely.
How was it, man?
It's as always, you know what I'm saying? It's a Master P album. I mean,
4 times platinum, by the way. 4 times platinum.
Exactly.
Actually, they said it's the best-selling album of his career and shit. So that's what's up.
Really?
That's what it says.
I thought Ghetto D was
listen. Wiki said it's the best-selling album of his career. I'm going with Wiki. I ain't trusting you. I ain't trust your taste.
I'm not gonna lie to you one bit. I know the album that Lou Hall just said because it's a forever pause.
The forever pause. Yo, on the same day, man, another album, man. I actually love this. No, I ain't gonna say I love this album, but I love a lot of songs on this album, man. Talk about one of my Queens represent groups, Onyx.
Yeah.
Dropped their 3rd studio album called Shut 'Em Down.
And you know what? It's so funny when this came out. This was around that whole Def Jam 2000 marketing thing that they had going on. Yeah. As a matter of fact, this one had, I think this was the one with 2 discs. It had the album, and then it had I think Survival of the Illest, like all the Def Jam.
Oh, okay. I do remember that shit. Yeah, you're right. That's what's up. But yeah, Shut 'Em Down with DMX, man. That was one of the joints on there and shit, the single. React with a young 50 Cent before he got shot in the mouth and shit, man. This shit was crazy. He was hard, but that's he was chubby and shit, man. He was chubby.
The video, they were in the hockey ring.
Yeah. He had the jersey on, he had a hockey jersey on and shit, man. But the album is dope. They had a lot of people on there. They had Mr. Cheeks and Raekwon, Method Man.
Yeah, that song the worst.
Nori and Pun. Whole lot of shit, man. Big shout out to Onyx, man. Onyx are definitely some fucking legends and shit in the game, yo. On the 9th, we had this young lady I just spoke of, Brandy, man. She dropped her second studio album. That joint was on there, The Boy Is Mine, which is, like I said, a classic song featuring Monica, man. So big shout out to Brandy, man. Too bad we didn't get a chance to see at that Roots Festival, you know what I'm saying? It started raining and shit. But she had that joint also, Top of the World with Mace.
Sitting on top of the world, top of the world.
That joint was hard, man. That was hard. Big shout out to
that was
Brandy.
when she that's when she was dating Kobe, right?
Was they? I don't know. They was dating. I think they.
I think it was
went
just
to the prom together.
thing.
Yeah, just went to the prom. Yeah. They're probably just both trying to get a little bit of fame off each other and shit. Kobe wasn't popping when he first came in the league and shit, man. But all right, on the 16th, man, we had this young man. I never heard his music before, but I always heard he was I'm pretty sure Lou Hall heard. Nah, I see where he's from. I know you heard this shit. Devin the Dude debut album. Yeah, it's called The Dude and shit.
Yeah, that Devin the Dude, that's Houston representative.
Yeah, of course. I know you know. I only know him from the first time I heard him was on the Dr. Dre album, right? Dre album, right?
Yeah. He was founded Scarface, actually.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up, man. We had the one and only Queen Latifah dropped her 4th studio album called Order in the Court. Big shout out to Queen Latifah, man. I mean, she was, she's a legend. I think she was she's our first lady of hip hop, I believe, in our hip hop elections and shit, man.
She is most definitely.
Man. No doubt. I know she started kind of, as far as the music, I think she started focusing more on her movies. And y'all realize that when these people, when they really start going into the movies, man, the music just drops off, yo. Like,
yep.
But that's like a natural. That's the natural progression.
Progression.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not a hip hop artist and you just want to, and your focus is continue on to be on the big screen, that's the progression.
Yeah. It's not the progression. It's more money, nigga. That's all it is.
Honestly, Prez, yes, it is more money. But if it sacrifices what you love, the music, and you want to do the music, you could choose to do the music.
But you know what? Will.i.am jumped into the movies.
He jumped into video games.
Not really, though. Not really. He ain't hard body like that. He might have been a couple. He not a major actor and shit.
Nah, he's not a major. He was the X-Men.
Yeah. He got like bit parts. Like Queen Latifah's like starring and shit. She was like starring in movies and shit. I'm talking about like her, Will Smith, LL Cool J, Ice-T.
Ludacris.
Who's that? Ludacris. Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube, for some reason it is what it is. Big shout out to all them people, man. I guess you can't stay, in one place for your whole fucking life and shit. Just rounded off for June the 30th. Speaking of for will.i.am, Black Eyed Peas, they dropped their debut. Don't be fucking segueing for me, nigga. They dropped their debut album called Behind the Front. This is before they got Fergie and shit. So basically they was whack.
You think they were whack before Fergie?
I love Fergie, man. Fergie brought a whole new dynamic to that group, man. I said it wasn't whack, but people wasn't feeling Black Eyed Peas.
Nah, man. Matter of fact, this was the joint. This was the joint that had joints to jam. That's the joint. That's the jam. Turn it up and play it again.
Yeah, I was fucking with Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, I was absolutely.
Hey, niggas is whack. Like I said, that's June the 30th. We had another album. MC Ren dropped this third album. It is what it is. I know MC Ren is. Y'all should follow him on social media. That dude is hilarious and shit, man. He's hilarious and shit, man. Oh no, I'm thinking about Willie D. I'm thinking Willie D. Willie D is fucking hilarious. Willie D be going off on people and shit. One more album, man, that dropped. I bought this shit.
Let's get to it.
I guess I bought this shit the day it came out, man.
Yes, because I did too.
classic collaboration album.
Yes.
We talking about 3 MCs came together to form a super group. The album was called El Nino. Talk about Eric Sermon, Redman, Keith Murray, Def Squad, yo. Classic fucking. I love this fucking album, yo. Dope shit.
I need your full cooperation and total attention. There's a few things I'd like to mention.
This is dope, man. Big shout out to those, and I guess Redman dropping Muddy Waters too soon. Coming out soon.
This summer. This summer.
He was saying that shit since fucking 2005, yo.
Coming, son. That shit gonna be banging.
But hopefully they get back in the studio, man. Drop some new music and shit, man. We all waiting for it, man. But big shout out to those dudes, man. Def Squad, like I said, they dropped their debut album from that collective, and now also Lou Hall, what you were saying before, this shit came with the promotional disc too, with Survival of the Illest and shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up? We want to say something and shit?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna mention too, because that was another part of the whole Def Jam 2000.
No, because you already said that shit in the last thing, right? Like this is like my section and shit. You still jumping in with shit, but I hear you, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, that's what's up, yo. Yeah, it's what it is, man. But I'm gonna wrap it up because it's already getting late and shit, man. So
I couldn't tell at all. I didn't know.
Fucking movies, Lou Hall. Happens to the movies, biatch.
All right. Let's see. So as far as with the movies, a couple of movies. June 5th, my man Jim Carrey, The Truman Show.
I love that fucking movie, man. Why you trying to brush over that shit like that?
No. I'm saying like a couple of movies.
Yeah, that's a fucking classic movie, man.
Absolutely.
That showed Jim Carrey's acting chops in that shit, man.
Yeah, because it wasn't focused on comedy.
Yeah, it wasn't a comedy at all. It was mad depressing, actually.
All right, June 12th. Yo, we had another comedy that made a lot of money. Can't hardly wait.
Okay, I never saw that movie. I heard it was really good though. Yeah. I never saw that.
Yeah, that was
Ryan. That Ryan dude is in there, right? What's the dude?
No,
name?
That's This one was what's his name? Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Lil Kim made a appearance in this as well.
Okay, Lil Kim looking kind of good again, man. She looking all right. She looking all right.
Yeah. Definitely.
You must be smoking, man.
Nah, she look way better. Way better than she been looking these past couple of years, man. Way better. Like maybe the surgery, they got it together and shit a little bit, I guess, man.
Yeah, I like that joint with Fab. Spicy. I like the video. Video's cool.
I haven't seen that yet.
The surgery on your eyes is going bad, is what it is.
Man, go back and eat your food, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
Yo, this nigga really went. He like left, right?
He left.
And came back eating.
Looking like you jealous, son. Don't be jealous.
You the one risking your life. You're in the crack spot, nigga. You just left to do a fucking sell. You talk about me? Don't start, nigga.
Lou, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. So jumping into June 19th. 3 movies to talk about.
4 movies, 5 movies, 6 movies.
I don't know if you remember this movie. It was a I guess it was a hood movie, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those time fillers back in the day, but it's called Have Plenty.
Okay. I never saw it though. I know about it. I know about it.
Yeah. So you had that. Then also on June 19th, yo, this is a Disney cartoon. Everybody loved it. You know what I'm saying? Mulan.
Mulan was dope.
Yeah. All right. Then on the 19th as well, they believe this was the sequel, if I'm not mistaken. X-Files, Fight to the Future.
Okay.
Fight the Future.
Okay. X-Files dropping movies.
Yeah. Then on June 26th, we talked about Eddie Murphy earlier. in June of 1988. So now in June of 1998,
Right.
he comes out with 20 years later, comes out with another movie. Yo, Dr. Doolittle.
I like that movie, man. I like
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you see the change. He went from the, you know what I'm saying, black raunchy comedy in the 80s,
right.
and then to the 90s he jumped up into the family movie. So
That's where the money was, I guess, man. I guess.
exactly.
Word.
It is what it is.
Doughboy.
What?
Ice Cube. He did the same exact thing.
Oh yeah.
We're trying to confuse us all the time, man. It's like a sound bites and shit, yo. Sound bites recess, yeah.
All right.
It's soundbite cess, yo.
Sound bite says.
So yo,
This motherfucker eat a whole meal and shit, yo.
Yo.
This nigga still eat it, yo.
This nigga ran to a restaurant and they brought it out.
Probably ordered this shit. They probably can't deliver. That's when he got up. He had to go pay the man and shit to deliver the food, man.
Yo, man, yo, continue with the movies, man. Don't worry about what I'm doing, man.
All right, so to wrap it up, like I'm going inside an AIDS infested pocket.
Damn.
Y'all out of control tonight, man. I don't know what
yo,
the fuck
this
is going on, yo.
A belligerent.
Y'all are out of control, yo.
Word up.
Yo, so to wrap it up, yo, we got this last movie.
Yo, Press sound like he's sucking dick, nigga.
What the fuck?
Yo, Press.
All jokes aside, I can't be editing. There's too much shit that you're editing out, man.
Oh man, yo, Press sound crazy.
Come on,
Yo,
man.
son, Press. It sounds straight up. It sounds like head is being given.
You
Son.
should have left his fucking ass off the shit, yo.
That's crazy. For real, it does. I cannot help it. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, man. Thank you.
So
I can't even edit. It's too much. I don't know what. Let me see. What is this? This is what movies. You about to wrap up the movies, right? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And mind you, we're alive. But
ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody watching this shit, man.
So to continue on, this last movie, this was a all-star cast in the movie. You had Ving Rhames, you had Don Cheadle, you know what I'm saying, Isaiah Washington, Viola Davis.
Damn, a lot of black people, man.
Oh yeah, but then there's two stars of the movie, and they're not black.
Who's that? Who's that?
George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez.
Oh God. What is this?
I'm talking about the movie Out of Sight.
Oh, I never saw this shit. Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I never saw it. That makes sense. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. Nah, I never saw it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the box. I think I was working at Sam Goody during this time. So
Press loves Jennifer Lopez.
I never saw that shit. That's what's up.
Yeah, so yo, with that's gonna wrap up the movies. Yo, we put you to Seth to hurry up and get the fuck out.
Seth's about to get booted off the fucking show and shit, man. Opposite of sports, brother.
In June of 1998, the Chicago Bulls defeat the Utah Jazz 4-2 in the 52nd NBA Finals. I say Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time.
You stupid.
D, you say LeBron James. Go.
Go. What the fuck is it go about?
We ain't got time. We ain't got time for all of this.
We've been through it. We've been down this road a million times already, man.
We're not going to entertain your ass tonight.
What else you got, brother? What else you got for the sports, man?
And that's all for sports of June of 1998.
Shit. That's the best.
Let's go. Let's
Go
go,
ahead.
Chris.
Let's go, brother.
The less we hear from his ass, the better.
I swear I thought we was filming a belligerent postscript tonight.
Go ahead, brother.
Hand is on the mute. Let's go.
Yo, take it out your mouth first.
Prince sleeping and shit? What's going on, brother? Let's go, nigga.
This nigga caught the itis. I bet it was Chinese.
On June 7th, man. I'm just trying to hesitate. I'm hesitating to talk about this one story because it's just so fucked up.
Oh, Lord.
But on June the 7th, James Byrd Jr. was dragged to death by 3 white supremacists in Jasper, Texas.
Remember this shit, man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shit is so fucking tragic and
crazy.
so
20 years ago, like it's the fucking 30s and shit. It's some crazy shit, yo.
And basically what he was doing was he was basically hitchhiking, and this dude offered to give him a ride. I guess with the intentions on him killing Mr. James Byrd. So him and his 2 buddies, they ended up beating him up, whatever, tied him to the back of the truck and dragged him for 3 miles. So Mr. Byrd, he ended up dying like halfway through. Right arm and his head was severed. They dumped the rest of the body in front of an African-American cemetery. So obviously they were caught. And they went to trial, whatever. They were convicted. All 3 of them were convicted. Yeah, it was tough, man. It's just I'm reading this shit again.
Yeah. What happened with the guys when they got convicted? What'd they get?
One of them, Brewer, I guess. I'm not sure if he was the mastermind of the shit or if he was the driver or whatever, but he was executed, lethal injection. In 2011.
Good.
The second dude
fucking lived way too long. Fuck that. No doubt.
Yeah. The second dude, he's on death row right now. He's been appealing his conviction, so that's why it's taking so long. Yeah, so he's on death row right now. And then the third one, he was sentenced to life in prison.
He's the one that snitched the shit.
Probably, yeah. He cut the deal. He cut the deal and shit.
He's got life.
But he'll be eligible for parole in the year 2038.
Fuck that.
2038.
Fuck that.
And these dudes were kids, man. These dudes, one was 24, another one was 23. The oldest dude, actually that's dude Barry, he was 24, so he's the one that's gonna be eligible for parole.
Like when you do shit, man, like like I don't, obviously they don't think about the fucking repercussions before you just do the stupidest fucking shit ever, yo. But it's just crazy. Like 4 fucking lives and shit, man. 3 of them a piece of shit, so I don't really give a fuck. But the other dude ain't nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, yo. That's why I'm always for the fucking death penalty. I don't give a shit. I don't for nobody say, yo, fuck that. They deserve to fucking die, yo.
Yeah, man. What else we got, man? Yo, it's crazy, but that's like the main story from June of 1998, man. I hate to have to end it on that.
Damn, you ain't got no silly shit to end this shit or something, man? Like the fucking dog with 3 heads or some shit. Something, yo.
Oh man, nah, bro. It's that was pretty much it. Everything else is like not relevant, man. It's just nothing really to talk about. But we should end it on that note to let everybody know this shit still goes on.
Hell yeah,
this bullshit still happens, man. This day and age,
all the fucking cycle, man. Just so crazy, you know.
We're
saw that video a couple of weeks ago. I'm glad her ass got whatever the fuck she. Oh, this white chicks is and a couple of dudes. It's a pickup truck, and we going to hunt niggers.
Yeah.
You talking about she was in the Air Force?
Yeah, she's the Air Force, and they fucking dropped the ass, yo. It's so fucking stupid, yo. Just dumb shit. Just dumb.
Yeah. Well,
it is what it is, yo.
This is filthy America. It's beautiful.
Filthy America is beautiful, man. Right. That's what's up. All right, let's hop out of this fucking 1998, man. Recess, man. I know he on punishment and shit, but he got the keys and shit. Fucking we can.
You gotta get him, take him off
We
punishment.
can't hear it, brother. We can't hear it.
Come on, man.
I'm
You've
back
been
off punishment.
Yeah,
back
you're
off
punishment now, man. Go ahead, brother.
So you only come to me when you need me.
That's it. That's all we need you for, man.
Welcome to June of 2008. I hope Prez left that shit that he had in his mouth behind.
Yes, indeed. I'm pretty sure he did, man.
Yo, that was crazy. It sounded.
We're gonna hop
great.
in.
Whoa, there we go. Right off the bat, we gotta hop in. Okay, you know what?
It's out of control, man. But listen, man, June, the first week of the month. I'm sorry, the first 2 weeks of the month of the R&B charts, man. Your boy Lil Wayne featuring Static Major, with that joint Lollipop, yes. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weeks in a row, man. 6 weeks in a row at the top of the charts and shit. So big shout out to Lil Wayne. And then for the rest of the month, man, the beautiful Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Heaven Sent. Classic song, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Keisha Cole, she's so beautiful, man. Big shout out to her, yo.
From heaven.
June, let me see what we're looking at. June the 3rd, man. R&B. The second album from this dude, yo. This dude is was he a legend? He's kind of young and shit to be a legend, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say legend too.
Not yet. He will be when it's all said and done, man. He's still, to me, the best dancer I've ever seen as far as a singer goes. The best natural dancer. I'm talking about Chris Brown. Breezy. Second studio album called Exclusive, man. Yeah. Big shout out to this young man.
What do you mean when it's all done? If it's all done tonight, he's definitely.
Yeah, kiss, all that shit, man. Oh man, this dude is ill, man. Chris Brown is ill. And I just saw him like freestyle dancing on something like years ago. I was like, oh man, this dude ain't nobody fucking with Chris Brown, man. Ain't nobody fucking with him and shit, yo.
Oh yeah, this is the album with I wanna take you down.
Oh, that shit. Yep, take you down. Yep. So big shout out to Breezy, man. Let me see. This is so much shit, man. June. Oh man, had a couple of joints on here. Tyga. He dropped his I guess what the studio is his debut album. Yeah, debut album from Tyga. You know, here's what it is.
Was this with Rack City?
No, Coconut Juice.
Oh, you put the lime in the coconut.
You got me. You got me on that one. I don't know nothing about that.
Sounds like sex.
Same day, man. Your boy Plies dropped his second album and shit called Definition of Real.
Yep.
Yes, but that Busted Baby Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Please excuse my hands.
He had that Who Hotter Than Me? Yeah.
There we go. Plies. He debuted number 2 on the Billboard charts, by the way, and shit. Certified gold. Big shout out to that young man. One of my favorite groups. They dropped their third studio album, NERD, man. It's called Seeing Sounds. I love this fucking album. I love this album.
What was on this one?
Oh man, there's so much shit. I love almost every song on this fucking album, man. Time for Some Action. Everyone knows. All the girls standing in the line for the bathroom. Spaz. Oh my god. Killjoy. Love Bomb. Just I love NERD. Love them dudes.
That album was dope.
This, but the first one was a classic one, and the second one was a classic one. So, I guess the last one on this day, man, probably the biggest album, probably one of the biggest albums of this whole year. Lil Wayne, the Carter 3. Carter 3, man. Just so much shit. Certified triple platinum, man. We got Lollipop. Just got Money. Oh my god, Mrs. Officer.
Yeah.
And a milli, you dig. Just classic joint, man. Classic.
Tougher than Nigerian hair.
Big clap. Big shout out to that dude, man. Let me see. We had a couple other shits, man. Nothing really else. I mean, major. We had Craig G and Marty Mall had an album on the 17th. I don't really know what that's about. 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia. They dropped their 9th studio album. God damn.
Yeah.
Called Last to Walk. A Mortal Technique and shit.
Yeah.
Big shout out to that dude and shit. He dropped his 3rd studio album called The Third World.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to that dude. The RZA. he dropped his 4th studio album called Digi Stacks? Digi or Diggy? Digi Snacks. Yeah. I never heard this shit. I ain't gonna pretend like I heard the RZA solo album before. I ain't even heard Bobby Digital. I just wasn't really fucking with RZA like that. I never heard it, man. Nah, I just wasn't fucking with him like that. Nah, I wasn't. I'm not a big fan of the RZA rhyming and shit, man. Not a big fan. I mean, he's cool, but I'm not a big fan of the RZA rhyme. Enough for me to get an album, man. G Unit. Oh, no, that's next month. Shit. That's it. We out. we motherfucking out. That's a little preview. That's a preview and shit for next month. See, this what happen when you do Lou Hall wiki finger style and shit, yo. That's what happens, man.
Yeah, man, you don't know how to work it like I do.
I ain't touching that one, man.
You working it, boy. You working it, big boy. You working it.
Stop flirting, friends. But yo, we gonna wrap the music up, man. The music is a wrap. We're gonna get Lou Hall into these movies for 2008, brother. Let's wrap the show up, kids. Let's go.
All right. So, somebody mute Mike again. Come on. Okay, so for the first movie, June 6th, I remember going to the movies to see this one. Yo, another classic cartoon, man. Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, come on, man. That's dope, man. I haven't watched the fucking the regular cartoon that came on TV, man.
Me too.
Kung Fu Panda is dope, man. I love Kung Fu Panda. I saw all of the movies and shit. I even saw the Christmas movie and shit, yeah.
I think I saw
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda is dope.
All right. June 6th. Yo, don't mess with the Zohan.
Oh man, was that fucking Adam Sandler and shit?
Yeah, that was this.
Nah, wasn't that was that Adam Sandler or the other dude?
Yeah, this was Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Adam Sandler, man, but his fucking Netflix run, man, has been very underwhelming and shit, man. I know he signed that big exclusive deal where he had dropped the Netflix exclusive movies. Just very underwhelming and shit.
He has no range, yo. He's like fucking every movie that he does is like pretty much the same type of character.
Yeah, you're right about it. He said he got no range and shit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess I was gonna say Grown Ups. He's a little, but I guess he's kind of the same in Grown Ups and shit. I guess Grown Ups might be the only one he's kind of normal. We have a Billy Madison, Border Boy. He's all like the same character and shit.
The Cobbler.
Little Nicky.
I seen the Cobbler.
Nah.
He played the Cobbler and shit. He took over his father's business.
Yeah, Method Man was in it.
And Method Man was in it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was cool. That was right.
Yeah. Yo, the Method Man show was it's all right. I'm not really into those kind of shows and shit. That fucking freestyle show, the battle show, or whatever. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
So, yo, we're gonna jump into the next date, June 13th. Now, this movie came out. It's a Marvel movie.
Okay.
And the series of these Marvel movies confused the fuck out of everybody. Yo, I'm talking about The Incredible Hulk. Reason why I say it confused everybody is because the first Incredible Hulk, they had Eric Bana,
right?
Playing the Incredible Hulk. This one, they had Edward Norton. Now, this one was good. You know, this one was surprisingly good,
right?
Better than the first one. So we're thinking, okay, when they do this Avengers movie, they're gonna have Edward Norton back again playing the Hulk. all of a sudden, you have another person playing the Hulk. So
Mark Ruffalo.
And the whole all three movies, there's been a different Incredible Hulk. Like they just couldn't seem to get this to work. I don't understand. Funny. I don't get it. Just holler back at Lou Ferrigno.
I guess, but y'all know he was deaf?
Nah.
Lou Ferrigno was deaf, yo.
For real?
Yeah. That's why he talk like that and shit.
Like he was born like that? Like
I don't know about all that. I don't feel like Wiki figure it tonight. I'm kind of tired of shit, but
right.
I don't know if he was like 100% completely deaf, but I know he had hearing problems and shit. That's why he kind of talk like how he talk.
Oh, okay.
No doubt.
Just fucking trust me and shit, yeah.
All right. So rounding up the last two more movies, June 27th. All right. The first one was another classic Disney movie. Yo, Wall-E.
Oh, well, yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Not to be confused with the rapper and shit, Wale, right?
And I think it is spelled the exact same.
Isn't it Wall-E? It's Wall-E, I think.
Wall-E. Okay.
Wall-E. Yeah. Big shout out to Disney, man, doing anything. Yeah. They could be running the world soon and shit, right?
Exactly. So then on that same day, another movie came out. This was three people you probably have heard of. James McElroy.
Never heard of him.
He played Professor X in the X-Men.
The newer ones.
The newer ones.
The new one? Okay.
Thank you for prefacing that.
Yeah.
All right. You got Morgan Freeman.
Okay. Yeah, we getting there. Okay.
And then the beautiful Angelina Jolie.
It sounds like some Alice Cross shit.
Close.
Okay, which one is it?
Wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, this is it's on Netflix right now too. So
okay. I won't check that out. That's what's up.
Man, that was a good movie.
Big shout out to Morgan Freeman, man. Married his granddaughter. Big shout out to that dude, yo.
What the fuck? Really?
Piece of shit. Yeah, man. Married his granddaughter, man. Come on, man.
His own granddaughter.
It was like his step granddaughter. It's his fucking granddaughter, man. It's his granddaughter. It was his step granddaughter. It wasn't blood related, but it was like his adopted daughter's daughter or his stepdaughter's daughter. Some shit. Fuck him.
Well, that is the movie. So run along to the sports.
We gotta start calling these people out, man. Him and Carmelo. We gotta start calling. We gotta stop. That's what we do in this community. We brush it under the rug like these people ain't pieces of shit. They're a piece of shit. A piece of shit. They a fucking predator and shit, man.
You gotta acknowledge that.
Fuck that, yo. Fuck that shit, man. But anyway, wrap up the movies, man. What's up, Seth? What's up at the sports, kid?
Yo, in the
anything
sports.
is possible.
Yo, and just to piggyback, sorry, Lou Hall. Just to piggyback though, D, on what you just said. I'd rather be an asshole than a piece of shit.
I hear that.
Remember that. You could be an asshole.
Don't be a piece
if you
of
a piece of shit, come on, don't be a piece
That's
of
like
shit.
the low, be a piece of shit.
That is the lowest.
Kanye said he eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. He also said toast to the asshole. So which one is it?
He also said something about bleaching his asshole, didn't he?
Yo, Prez, I was about to say something, but it's true. Ass just came out your mouth and dick just came out your mouth 10 years ago.
Hey.
Yo, man.
Mute this mic, even though
Prez, even though there was a time when Lou Hall was talking and you went like this. It sounded just like what the fuck?
You like on drugs tonight or some shit, yo? You sniff cocaine or something, yo?
Of course not. All right, now.
Of course not. Of course not. No. I've never seen you do copious amounts of drugs at one time. No, of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
All right.
Put nothing past you and shit.
So,
man.
D, when you said June 2008, you said anything's possible. Yo, yes, Lou Hall, yes. Okay. All right. Yo, Prez, everything's okay?
Nah, everything's not okay.
I know.
Shit,
There was a banging at the door.
Man, come
Everybody
to the
heard it.
fucking thing, man.
Everybody heard it. All right. Yo, so D, of course, talking about Kevin Garnett when they defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 4-2 in the NBA Finals. Interesting cliff note, of course. Kobe had Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, and of course you had on the other side you had KG and Paul Pierce, the Truth, and Ray Allen,
right,
headed by Ray John Rondo at the point. I don't think there was much people that could beat them that year.
No, it was tough. It was tough. Tough squad, man. Tough squad. People always try to throw that shit back. Oh, they had a super team, but they was traded and shit. KG and Ray Allen got traded to the Celtics and shit. So
yep. Yeah.
LeBron started that shit.
And just to make a cliff note, so we could put a little bit of perspective of what happened since 1998 to 2008. When we left 1998, Michael Jordan played his final game. The Bulls' run was over. Right. The six-peat was complete. From 1999 on to 2007, of course, 2008, you had NBA Finals that featured Tim Duncan and Shaquille O'Neal.
That's it.
Isn't that crazy? In 99, you had Tim Duncan. That was the strike year.
Yeah.
Then from 2000 to 2002, that was Shaq and Kobe. Timmy came in 03. Shaq came back, win a ring for the King in 04. Right? That was the one that failed also, I think.
Yeah, they lost to the Pistons in 04.
They lost to the Pistons in 04?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's when he was gone.
That was in the finals, though.
That was in the finals. Timmy came back in 05. Shaq came back in 06 with a young, yes, sir, with Superman himself, with Flash. Then in 07, Timmy came back and won. And then in 2008 was the first finals, of course, that I did not have Timmy or Shaq. They dominated those 10 years before we went into 2008.
That's what's up.
And you know what? During that time period, the Knicks almost made it to the promised land. Almost.
What time period? The fuck you talking about?
During that, from 98 until 2008, there was so many times they almost made it, but didn't make it because they would always get eliminated by the Heat. I think that was I want to say
Knicks was straight trash in the 2000s, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because 99 was when they went to the finals. That's when the strike year. They was the 8th seed. Everything was straight downhill after that shit, yeah. Because Jeff Van Gundy probably left like the year or two. Everything was straight downhill after that shit.
Okay.
So Patrick Ewing broke his. What the fuck happened? They was just downhill, man. They wasn't really good, yo.
I stand corrected. That's right.
Yeah, it was really good. 2000. You was already thinking like the 90s and like the late 90s when they was going against the Heat all them times and shit.
When Sprewell was on the team, that was the late 90s.
Yeah, but Sprewell was already going he was already on the Timberwolves by 03. 03 or 4, he was already on the Timberwolves already. So I mean,
I stand corrected.
Sprewell wasn't there for long.
This is how bad I want the Knicks to actually. I'm making up shit.
It's gonna be a long time, bro. I'm sorry, man. The Knicks and the Nets.
And prolonging my segment. I love it. I love the contradiction is ridiculous. I love it.
This shit, yeah.
Oh man. So anyway, D, I say Ray Allen is the greatest shooter of all time of NBA history. You say it's Steph Curry.
Of course, it's Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Are you
Steph Curry? It's not even a contest. Come on.
Go.
Man. There's no go. Steph Curry. It's not even a goal. Nothing to go about. I love Ray Allen. I love Ray Allen, man. Ain't fuck with Steph Curry. Ain't nobody fuck with Steph Curry and shit, yeah.
Ray Allen did his thing when he broke those records, and then those records are meant to be broken, which Steph Curry has.
And he has one of the most ridiculous clutch 3-point shots in finals history with Miami. Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah. That fucking three. I saw that shit. I watched that shit recently, man. Truman's on the Miami Heat, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't even look down. He didn't even look down because he said he practiced that shit so many times. He just knew what a 3-point line was and shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that dude is a beast, man.
Yeah, and that's all I got for sports besides Tiger Woods hitting an incredible 239 in the U.S. Golf Open.
I don't know what happened to that dude.
And, yo, that shit was so depressing. And just recently they had the 2018 Golf Open. It was terrible.
I don't know what happened to that dude.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I don't know. That's some crazy.
He didn't even make the cut. I'm talking about the actual tournament. It was real bad.
He just fell off the fucking. He just fell off.
Well,
he just like
all the off the green situations he got going on with the chicks he was sleeping with.
But he was right after that drama. He just was done. He was just fucking done. I know he got hurt. I think he had a problem with his back too. But he was just done after that shit, man.
No doubt. Well, that wraps it up. That wraps it up for me for sports. June of 19. Sorry, said it again.
2008.
June 2008.
2008.
Let's get it. Prayers.
Yo, man. Again, I don't know what the deal is, but not too much going on in June. Man.
Sounds good.
That's how we like
it.
Yeah. How do you like it? Tell me.
You see, this is why I fuck with you, my nigga. Why you do this all the time, my niggas? Chill, son.
Ain't no way talking to you, man. Mind your business.
And then you call me jealous. What kind of shit is that?
Come on, Press. Go ahead, man. Let's get it.
Oh my god. Yo, shit, man. Let's see. June 17th. That was the first day California recognized same-sex marriages.
California?
Yeah, state of California.
Okay.
We recognize same-sex marriages, which is a big deal, obviously.
No doubt. Love is love, man. Love is love.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people love what they fucking want to love, man. How they? That's some crazy shit. You can tell somebody who to fucking be in love with, who to marry. What the fuck out of here, man? Fuck out of here with that.
The mute button is mute too. You know.
What's that?
The mute button is mute too.
No doubt. No doubt.
No, I don't love that. I don't love that.
I see.
Yo, and where they love and where they use the bathroom. Shout out to All Star 2019.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So on June.
Yo.
I get up like an outhouse and shit.
On June 27th.
This is why Press didn't want to do the show with me tonight.
Body and shit, yeah.
Press said, leave that nigga, don't send him the link.
Yo.
Now you see why. On June 27th, yo, Bill Gates steps down as the chairman of Microsoft.
Okay.
He decided he wanted to work full time on the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Okay, that's what's up.
The man got so much money, he decided to figure out ways to spend it. Figure out how to give it away.
That's the thing they got to do, right? They have to give a certain amount away every year, some shit like that.
Hell no, they ain't got to do shit.
I don't know. I thought it was something where they had to give the money away. They had to donate a certain amount of money every year, some shit. When you got so much,
probably an unwritten rule, something that you know.
Some of taxes or whatever. Like you have to.
Yeah. Well, okay, yes.
Tax breaks.
Yes, that is true. That is true. You definitely have to give away a certain amount for tax breaks.
Yeah.
You don't want them taking all the shit.
Right.
Like I remember T.I. or somebody said that when Obama came into office, he did a tax law that fucked him up. So he was like, "Yo, right when I get my, I had to give it back." Jay Chappelle said the same thing. Yeah, so a certain amount of money you have to give away to avoid tax breaks.
Okay.
On June 29th,
we're just gonna act like that didn't just happen.
What just happened? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm the one near the airport and shit, but you don't hear my shit going like that.
All right.
On June 29th, Thomas Beatty is the world's first pregnant man and gives birth to a daughter.
Now you see, this is where I'm gonna shut up.
Don't shut up now, man. That's what you gotta say. Don't be scared.
So was he a trans man or something?
Yeah,
That got
exactly.
pregnant?
Exactly. It was a young lady who self-identified as being a man when she was, I think, early teens.
Okay, so she was born biologically a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Early teens. I mean, she transitioned as an early teen.
She started to, yeah. You started. You basically you acknowledge the fact that you're not, a woman. You feel like you're really a man.
Okay.
Taking
taking hormones. That's kind of
Hormone
weird.
pills. Hormone
You
pills.
still got pregnant?
Got a double mastectomy.
Damn. That don't affect the baby. I wonder, man. Taking them hormones and shit.
I don't know. I would think so. Man. But I don't know.
That's kind of dangerous, yo.
Press. I'm not belligerent. I'm just saying what it is. The person was born biologically a woman. I asked the question, and it didn't seem like I was an idiot to nobody. Yo, was she born biologically a woman? Nigga, of course she was fucking born a woman. But she identifies afterwards as a man. Come on. I'm sorry.
It is what it is. People
Yeah,
do
it is what
they
it
do,
is.
man.
Yeah,
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it can make my whatever I ask, it can make me sound like a dummy. Like you make you really think, wow, was she really come on, man. I'm sorry.
No, right. No, I hear you, man. I hear you.
Okay.
It's the world, brother. Just
The
gotta accept
world we
shit,
live in.
right? Oh, you seem crazy, but it's what it is, yeah.
The world that we live in. So that was what was that? That was June 27th, right? Shit, I think that might be it, bros.
That sound like a plan to me.
That might be it, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. Everything else is a go.
Everything else is the go. All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Do holes in the doghouse now. Thanks a lot, guys. But yo, we appreciate everybody for checking out the We So Classic podcast. Big shout out to SkyhawkRadioNC.com, man. You can check us out Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Also on YouTube. You can see all the fucking shenanigans, you can see Reset fucking spitting and all kind of nasty shit. You can see Prez just disappearing for hours on end, coming back with Chinese food and all kind of shit, man. But you can see the whole thing, man. We're definitely on YouTube, man. All our videos on YouTube, everything from episode 101 on and shit, man. And that's it, man. Check us out on social media, man. We're probably gonna be following Kid Capri and shit. You can see us in the comment section of Kid Capri videos. You can check that out. Instagram and Twitter at We So Classic Crew. You want to hit us up by email, wesoclassic@gmail.com. You want to hit me up personally, it's at DJDDame. That's on Instagram and Twitter. And my email is djddame@gmail.com.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Prez. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Definitely you can check me out on the Instagram and the Twitter at Rep1804. Rep1804, that's REP1804. And as always, holla at your boy.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Lou Hall. You can definitely catch me on the Instagram, the Twitter, and the Snapchat. That's going to be at Lou Hall is IZ back, BACK. Lou Hall is IZ back, BACK. You can also hit me by email. That's going to be louhall803@yahoo.com, louhall803@yahoo.com.
And it's your boy Recess. You can catch me on the Snapchat at Resuscitation, on that Twitter at Southside Recess, that's one word, and on your IG at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure Prez wish you get the fuck out of here, man. But yo, we out. We So Classic Podcast. Peace, y'all.
Peace. I'll be sending my apology letter.